Today, you're connected more than ever. Your friends, your family, your life. Having a partner that understands banking is what you do on your time, anywhere you like. It's about being connected. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Sponsored by Renaissance Bank.
Good morning, Northeast Mississippi. This is Newsbreak for Friday, February 10th. I'm Brad Locke. Thanks for joining us. You can catch Newsbreak each Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. You can watch it at djournal.com, Facebook, YouTube, or the Daily Journal mobile apps for Apple and Android devices. Going to take a quick look now at news, sports, and weather on this Friday. Let's start with the Weather Underground forecast for today. Going to have clear skies with a high of 66 degrees, a low of 51, 0% chance of rain. The 3-day outlook. Saturday, have some rain possible with a high of 71, a low of 61. Chance of rain is 40%. Then Sunday, thunderstorms are likely with a high of 71, low of 45, the chance of rain 60%. And then Monday, partly cloudy skies with a high of 61, low of 45, and a 0% chance of rain. Let's take a look now at some of the top stories in the Daily Journal and at djournal.com on this Friday. Well, the demon chipmunk remains alive and well in the state legislature. The state Supreme Court ruled Thursday that Speaker Philip Gunn could continue to use a computer application to read bills before the full House at an incomprehensible level. It's something he did last year with the program reading bills at speeds too fast to understand. And so lawmakers likened the readings to a, quote, demon chipmunk. Writing for the majority, Justice Jess Dickinson said the judiciary, quote, was without the constitutional authority to resolve the dispute. 4 justices joined in the Dickinson decision to send the case back to Hinds County Circuit Court with the instructions to dismiss the lawsuit filed by Representative Jay Hughes of Oxford. Hughes argued in the lawsuit that the Constitution requires the bills be read at a level that can be understood. The case was filed during the 2016 legislative session when some Democrats were forcing bills to be read aloud as a form of protest, so Gunn had the computer application read the bills at top speed. 3 bills that passed by slim margins Thursday would greatly increase the power of Governor Phil Bryant. In the House, a vote of 59 to 57 advanced a bill to remove civil service protection for 3 years for most state employees. Now, this would give the heads of the agencies controlled by the governor the authority to fire employees at will. Opponents say it would open the door to employees being fired for political reasons. Another bill passed the House by a 60 to 58 margin, and it would give the governor oversight of approximately 60 occupational boards that regulate various professions, such as barbers and accountants. And over in the Senate, a proposal to give the governor authority to appoint the director of the Department of Mental Health passed 25 to 24. The director is currently appointed by a governing board whose members are appointed by the governor to staggered terms. Senator Hob Bryant of Amory argued the mental health bill would give Bryant more power that will be used for political reasons. Buck Clark, the Senate Appropriations Chair, said it made sense to give the agency to the governor, especially since it has been mired in federal lawsuits in recent years. Free gift wrapping at department stores isn't common these days, but Reed's offers the free service at all 4 of its Northeast Mississippi stores. And with Valentine's Day fast approaching, there's plenty of wrapping going on. Store President Jack Reed Jr. said the gift wrapping has always been a part of the Reed's experience, an experience that was once expected at other department stores. A Wall Street Journal story last fall deemed free department store gift wrapping a thing of the past. The culprit behind this disappearing service is basic economics. Fighting for a piece of already thin margins, retailers compete with each other to have the lowest prices. And gift wrapping is time-consuming and labor-intensive work, and many retailers believe resources could be better devoted elsewhere. Macy's did away with the practice in 2010, years after JCPenney did so. Belk, the successor to McRae's, has also discontinued gift wrapping. But Reed's has continued to offer free gift wrapping for items bought at its stores, even though it takes away from the bottom line. Jack Reed Jr. said the company spends more than $100,000 on gift wrapping materials yearly. That doesn't include the labor cost. But Reed said, quote, "We're not going to stop." And in sports, the Southeastern Conference's baseball coaches have made their preseason predictions. They predict that Ole Miss will finish 3rd in the Western Division and Mississippi State will finish 4th. LSU was picked to win the West, while Florida was tabbed in the East. MSU sophomore outfielder Jake Mangum was named first team All-ACC, while junior outfielder Brent Rooker was picked second team. And for Ole Miss, junior second baseman Tate Blackman and senior third baseman Colby Bortles were both second team selections. The season begins a week from today. Ole Miss will host East Carolina in a 3-game series starting that day, while MSU is holding a 3-day round-robin event with Texas Tech and Western Illinois. And that's it for Newsbreak on this Friday. We do want to remind you, check out a couple of the podcasts we produce here at the Daily Journal. The Memo, All Things Northeast Mississippi, with myself and W. Derek Russell every Wednesday and Friday. You can find it in iTunes, any of your podcast apps, or at memo.djournal.com. And on Friday's episode, we had Jenna Parsons coming on to talk about the food section in this week's journal. Also, M. Scott Morris gave his review of the movie Moonlight. And Derek talked about what's happening on the entertainment scene locally this weekend. All the stories I talked about today you can find in your Daily Journal and at djournal.com. We're on Twitter at djournalnow. Like our Facebook page as well. That's it for Newsbreak on this Friday. Y'all have a great weekend. I'm Brad Locke. We'll see you next time.